Hello children. Today we will learn about a new principle of insurance, and the name of the principle is principle of causa proxima. Now as the name suggests, you can very well understand that it is related to the cause, and proxima means approximate or the nearest cause of it. Okay, so this principle tells that if an insured is being insured by an insurer, then the cause for which the insurance policy has been purchased, that should be related with the actual cause of happening of the event. Okay, now that means, suppose if I have taken an insurance policy for loss by fire. Okay, and if suppose in my business I am facing a loss due to a theft, okay, then my compensation will not be accepted, or I will not receive any money from the insurer, as because the cause is not at all related to the loss suffered, because my insurance was being taken for fire, but my goods are being I am suffering a loss due to the theft. So in this case the cause is not related to the subject matter. So this is the all about, or this is all about principle of causa proxima. Okay, so now like there can be various type of causes which can happen to a loss, or which we can associate with a loss. So now how to determine that, let us understand. Okay, now here we have method to determine the cause. Now if the loss happens due to the actual cause or due to the related cause, suppose in my example which was loss by fire, if the loss is actually due to fire, then there is no problem. But if the loss is not due to the fire, but so for some other reason is there, like it can be a theft, it can be anything like except fire, then there will be a difficulty, or there arises conflicts about how to find out the actual cause. Okay, so in that case it is truly the responsibility of the insurer to actually relate the cause with the subject matter, or actually find out that what is the cause for the loss. Now here also I can give you an example, like if an marine insurance is been taken from an insurance company, then they covers the loss which the insured will face due to the perils related to the marine issues, like if the like during the transit of goods, if there is any if the ship sunks, or suppose the goods are destroyed by the water. Okay, like somehow there is a hole in the ship, or in the cargo is being destroyed by the events which can be related to the sea perils, then only the loss can be mitigated by the, or the compensation can be provided by the insurance company. But if the cause is not related to the subject matter, the loss suffered is not due to the perils of sea or marine life, then the insurer will not be paying the loss to the insured person. Okay, so this is the meaning of causa proxima. Next we have principle of mitigation of loss. This means that the insured person must take care of the insured property. He must take all measures to eliminate the loss, or to reduce the loss by the possible measures. Okay, so like if suppose any fire breaks out, okay, and if the insurance company finds out that there was no such system to combat the fire, to like there was no what to say, amenities related to reduce the fire, like no oxygen cylinder, no such things were present during the occurrence of the event, or maybe the insured has not taken any steps to reduce the fire during then the insured will not get the compensation for the loss. That means he was not taking care of the goods, he has not taken any such measures to reduce the loss, to mitigate the loss on his own. But yeah, of course, in this case he has to be very much careful about his life. Like, he cannot go beyond his life, he cannot sacrifice his life to save his property. That is not applicable, or that is not acceptable also. But he should take necessary measures to somehow reduce the loss. Okay, otherwise he will not be getting any kind of insurance claim from the insurance company. Okay, thank you, children.